morning, and the sun has came to greet us. This is day 2 of my border journey, and we are heading first of all over to Eyemouth. We'll have a wee wander about there and get a fish supper. Then we'll have to leave there in time to get over to Lindisfarne. Now the tides close at 2 o'clock, so we'll have to be there before 2 o'clock. There's quite a bit to see at Lindisfarne. That's the plan for today. A nice drive through the border countryside. Yeah. A beautiful open road. And the sun's came to greet us after yesterday, which was buckets of rain. And Morag's in the back there having a wee kit. Yep, we're going to enjoy this. Oh, and at Eyemouth we might get to see the seals. You hear that, Morag? You're going to get to meet the seals, Sammy. Yeah, the seals have a name. Okay, I'll see you when we get to Eyemouth. This is us coming into Eyemouth now. I think we'll yeah, we'll follow the one-way system. It's been a while since I've been in Eyemouth. Probably about, at least 12 years. It was a fishing village, and it's still got boats and what have you. It was quite active, but it's just a beautiful wee village. As you can imagine, we did look at houses here, but when we had the money, there wasn't any for sale. Yeah. And I think the main thing is to get parked up and find, yeah, I'll give Morag a walk. Oh, this'll do. Free parking. Oh, look at that, eh? We're at the seaside. Oh yeah, look at that. Eyemouth. Look at this. And there's a beach there. Right, how do we get down onto the beach? Oh, there's steps up. Right, Morag, that's the beach. Oh. Come on. Right, down you go. Eh? Hey, hey. Oh, and she's immediately got a pal. Hello. Beautiful. Right, come on. Oh, a nice sandy beach. and we'll walk along to the other end. Well, how's that, 9:30 in the morning, and we've found another beach, and it's fully dog walkers. We'll have a nice wee wander round about Eyemouth, and we'll let you see some of it. We'll let you see a lot of it. Hey, have a nice wee walk. And this is the harbour. Oh, no seals yet. Not obvious or anything. When the tide's in, you can buy stuff to feed the seals. We'll miss it. As you can see, it's quite an active harbour. There's still loads of commercial fishing going on here. And it's actually after fish rather than shellfish. There will be one or two shellfish boats, I can see them further up. But it's still commercial. And of course, the yacht basin. Now, these weir boats, they're rigged for shellfish and I think probably lobsters. Nice spot. Right, let's get back up the main street. There's loads of quiet wee streets like this. Through to the sea. That deli is very good. I've used it a few times in the old days. Oh, this is new, a tartan shop. And Wally Spears, who's a famous fisherman. That fish and chip shop's new. Eyemouth General Store. This is a place just becoming waking up. Bakery. Everything's changed since the last time I was here. But you've still got the sea. Now, this is the biggest loss. This was the main chip shop and it was famous. It was great. No longer with us. Oh, for you campervan people and campers, the main thing is they've got a co-op. It's a very big co-op and there's a free car park next to it. And there's toilets over there. There's loads to do here. Loads of pubs and entertainment. But we will relax and enjoy ourselves for a few hours. And then I'll go and get a fish supper. Okay, Morag. You're going back to the van. Oh, you look at this. She's getting stretched out. This is the esplanade. It wraps right round the beach. And the main street and all these wee side streets are behind us. What a lovely place. It's idyllic and there's plenty of places to eat. But I've been told I'm going to have difficulty getting a fish supper. Because places that I thought were carry-outs aren't. Oh, that's a nice wee dog. It's a dog's life. Say hello. No, say hello.
Hello.
Lovely wee thing that. Wee lobster boat coming in. And Morag's just got to settle there because I've got How does that look? That is what I came here for. Oh. The butter is just right. Eyemouth was famous for its fish suppers. Used to have Mackay's in Main Street, but obviously they retired. And it closed down. Oh, there was a rumour that somebody else had tried to use it, but it didn't work out. No. Nothing wrong with that fish supper. Just right. Anyway, I'm going to get tore into it. You know, better give Morag a wee bit. Morag. Yeah. Are you as happy now? I've fed her. You enjoy that head. Well, that was an excellent fish supper. Absolutely fantastic. Look at this. A Vespa runabout. Now, Geoposius. I've pronounced it wrong, haven't I? There's a chippy over there. Now, if you go into TripAdvisor, they get an absolutely rubbish review. So much for TripAdvisor. There's nothing wrong. In fact, that's very good fish and chips. And there's people here and not one person is complaining or saying a bad word. The trouble with things like TripAdvisor is you give a monkey a chalkboard and they'll write on it. You know, I don't believe everything, because that place, that business has been going for long enough. And yeah, anyway, I'm giving it full marks. And look at the setup. Entering England. Morag, you're over the border. You're back to your country. Now, we're going to come into Berwick-upon-Tweed, but we'll give that a miss. We'll skirt round it and get down to Holy Island.
Go right on the roundabout, third exit.
Now, that Morrison's in there. It's just over the border at the first roundabout. Very important. In Scotland, thanks to our brilliant government, alcohol is dearer. So much a unit dearer. And it means that a bottle of spirits can be £2 or £3 dearer. So a lot of people nip down to that Morrison's because it's just on the border. Nice days run out and get a load of booze instead of buying it in the house, and it pays for their journey and their day out. Also, now the Scottish Tourist Board's not going to like this, but if you're coming up to Scotland, there's a place to stop on the way up, stock up on your booze. It's much cheaper. Although I'm not a great drinker, I'll be honest. If I was going on the way up, I'd be stopping in there for a couple of bottles of something. So there's a wee dodge. Morrison's in Berwick-on-Tweed. Get all your booze cheap. Okay, let's head for Lindisfarne, or Holy Island. This is the causeway over to Holy Island. I'm about an hour before it floods, so I just stopped for a wee look like you see it. There's a rescue shack along there as well. I tried to get it, but my camera let me down. Oh. Finally made it. And get accosted by a food bar, an ice cream thing. Ah, you know something, I think we'll wait until we get into the village. You might wonder why people are coming the other way. Well, it's an hour until the causeway is cut off, so everybody is leaving the island. Oh, get here. So I've done the right thing. Get peace and quiet. And there's another load of stalls. Let's see what this one is. Ah, smelly. Garden produce. Ah, that's what I'm looking for. The Priory and St Mary's Church is down here. There you go, Morag.
For future furniture that we're going to make out of our It's one of our favourite places to go. How often are you coming?
We'll have a wee go through there later. But we'll see if we can get into the chapel first, because there's a very nice sculptured wood in here It's 6 priests carrying St Cuthbert's coffin. It's well known. It's beautiful. Go on. Let's see. Be blessed. Ah, there it is. A wood carving. The 6 monastic brothers carrying the coffin of St Cuthbert, who is well associated with this area. St Cuthbert was a minor knight, and he looked after beasts in the fields, and then he got the calling, and he first went to Coldingham. Loads of stories about Cuthbert at Coldingham, and he ended up here. Look at that view, the castle in the background. It's a lovely spot here. And that must have been a fantastic building in its day. This is St Aidan. This was another abbot or bishop. Yeah, it's a bishop's crozier that was connected with the area. I think Eden was before Clumber. I can't before Cuthbert. I can't remember. I should have really boned up on it before I came. Loads of boozers on this island, so I just had to try one. Looks alright. What's it? Coast something they call it. Ah, you see this is quieting down now because the causeway is about to shut. You look over here, the way they're being very gentle. That's a scraper bucket it's on that. That could be something archaeological. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. There's Morag down there. Morag.
Oh, hello, Morag. Hello.
She's notorious.
Yeah?
She's famous.
Is she?
Ah.
Oh, how come you're famous, Morag? Eh? How come you're famous?
She's on YouTube every other week, sometimes twice a week.
Wow. Gorgeous.
Look at this. Stuckies. Oh, they knocked something down for you, Morag. These young starlings are fighting over what's left. Looks like he's the winner. Are you going to say anything about this, Morag? It's left. It's a long time since I've saw one of them with a reversing gear. That is really old. That is some machine. This is where Lindisfarne mead is made in the St Aidan's winery. I think we'll go to the castle instead. Yeah, I make mead. I don't need to see how somebody else makes it. That's me just being nasty. That's the causeway closed now, so everybody's left. And it's nice and quiet again. So we'll find something else to do. We'll just get a wee feed tonight. I've got half a pepper, some mushrooms, a couple of tomatoes. I'll do one breasted chicken and what's the sauce? Sweet and sour. Right, let's see what we can do with that. I better put some light in here. Right, let's get started. Well, That didn't take long. Look at that. Right. All it needs is a wee bit basmati rice and we're all the way. Look at that. Stir fry. One chicken breast. Half a pepper, 2 tomatoes, and a handful of mushrooms. Wee bit rice. Less than 10 minutes. It's like a stir fry being done in that thing. Lovely. A packet of sweet and sour sauce. It's no runny. It's well done. It's a wholesome meal. So, Morag and me'll get tidied up. And I think I'll walk to the pub and get a pint. I've done everything else. I thought, yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll get a pint. Why not? Right, I'll see you when I get back. Oh, hello there. Now you're saying, what are you doing sitting round the back of your house when you should be away on the Holy Isle at Lindisfarne? Well, I'll tell you what I'm doing. That bloody camera broke down again. The final shoot in that thing, and it goes on to fast mode. You can't recover that because it doesn't record voice. So, I hope I can remember what I was going to say. Well, that night on Lindisfarne, I went out and had a few pints. There was nobody there, just locals. And I just spoke away and nobody said anything. And when it came time to settle down, I just drove the van into a side street where there wasn't any windies. I slept straight through. I had one hell of a good night's sleep. I had a very good night's sleep, in fact. I think I did about near enough 8 hours through. It was a really good night's sleep. And got up in the morning, there was toilets near at hand. Morag had a good walk. And we slowly made our way back to the causeway and waited for the causeway, the water to get off the causeway so we could get on our way. It was a good night. But that day in particular, we done probably far too much, I'll be honest. I left Shields. I'd been at my daughter's the night before, and I left Shields early doors because there was a cycle race on, so I had to avoid that. And got out of Eyemouth about 9:30 and had a beautiful walk along the prom. Morag had a beautiful run, a really fantastic time, and a great chippy. Aye. Some folk had been saying nasty things about the chippy on TripAdvisor, but I don't know what they were playing at. That place was absolutely 100% perfect. But I had to leave there in time to get our Holy Island because you've got to go over a causeway. And the trouble with the causeway was that there was going to be water on it at 2 o'clock. So I had to get out there before 2 o'clock. I got out with about an hour to spare. Yeah, I wasn't rushed or anything. Had a lovely walk around there. Well, you saw it. I really enjoyed going into that church because I really like that bit of sculpture they've got. That was my main reason for going there. Had a look round. Morag made friends. Yeah. The guy had that motorbike sidecar. That was him. It was our playing with. And entertainment with the birds. Oh yeah. There's a separate video, and that's I went out to the castle at Holy Island. That's on a separate video. That was a nice walk. That was for Morag. Anyway, we've got the day finished. I did a bit of cooking. That ridge monkey is absolutely. It's getting there. It's good for making stir fry sort of things. It's very quick. I'll say that for it. And as I say, had a few pints at night and a good night's sleep. That was a good wee outing. A very good outing. Aye. Oh, I like my journey. Anyway, I left there and got on with day 3, which was to go to sea houses and then up to Annick. And there was a surprise at the end of that, but you'll see it in the next episode. So, you know what's going to happen now? I'm going to ding, or is it that way? Ding, on my coffee. And I'll go in and give Morag something extra to eat. And I'll see you in day 3 with Morag. See you later. Cheers.